I saw a little. Well, he's rearranged.
He's faced giants, technicians, and brawlers counterpunchers who studied his rhythm like a code. Across 8 divisions and for decades, he fought legends, champions, and fearless men with nothing left to lose. 72 fights, 72 nights where fists clashed and futures were rewritten. And yet, out of all that, only a few ever made Manny Pacquiao stop, rethink everything, not just how to win, but how to breathe, how to stay sharp, how to keep being Manny Pacquiao. Because when your weapon is speed and your mindset is attack, the most dangerous enemy is the one who makes you slow down, second guess, and wonder if you've still got it. These are the rare fighters who didn't just test his body, they tested his belief. No ego, no excuses, just deep, painful respect for the ones who hit with purpose, who didn't break but pushed back harder. These are the names Pacquiao himself calls the toughest of his career, and once you hear who made that list, his highlight reel may never hit you the same way again.
Understand that.
His father told him, don't do anything stupid. Please be cautious. He switched southpaw and got hit by a massive left.
When Manny Pacquiao talks about boxing, he doesn't sound like a retired legend polishing his legacy. He sounds like a student who never stopped learning. To him, every opponent wasn't just a threat. They were a teacher. Some taught him timing, others patience. A few forced him to evolve mid-fight or risk falling behind. And when he speaks, you hear something rare in a sport built on bravado, honesty. Because greatness isn't just in the belts you hang on the wall. It's revealed in the ones who made you bleed, made you second guess, made you dig deeper than you ever planned to. That's why this list matters. It's not built on hype, headlines, or PPV numbers. It's about who tested Pacquiao when it counted, who stood in front of him and refused to break. Not every name here ends with a knockout. Some of his toughest opponents beat him, exposed him, and still, he credits them as the reason he became better. It begins with a man who didn't just win. He stopped the streak. In 2005, Manny was unstoppable, fast, feared, and coming off explosive victories. Then came Eric Morales. No trash talk, no theatrics, just total control. Morales didn't chase Manny's speed. He broke it. He didn't brawl. He dictated. And in 12 brutal rounds, he gave Pacquiao something he hadn't felt in a long time: frustration. That loss stung, not because Manny was knocked out, but because he was outhawed. Morales didn't just land punches, he landed doubt, made him question his timing, his instincts, his foundation. And after the fight, Manny didn't blame the gloves, the cut, or the camp. He blamed himself. He called Morales smart, disciplined, deserving, and even when Pacquiao beat him in the rematches, that first loss stuck, not as shame, but as a shift, a turning point. A reminder that no matter how powerful you are, someone out there can make you pause. Morales was that man, but if Morales stopped the momentum, Juan Manuel Marquez never let it build. For fights, for chapters with no clear ending, Marquez wasn't just durable, he was brilliant. Where others drowned in Manny's storm, Marquez stayed still, read the wind, and struck like a sniper. Every moment became a chess match. Pacquiao has said it himself. Marquez was a nightmare, not because of power, but because he understood him too well. Every time Manny found an opening, Marquez readjusted, landed, reset. Their rivalry wasn't built on hate, it was built on pain. And in their fourth and final fight, the pain became unforgettable. One right hand, one perfect counter, one moment that silenced the legend and shocked the world. Pacquiao flat on the canvas, face down, crowd breathless. And still, even in defeat, maybe especially then, Manny's respect for Marquez only deepened. Because Marquez never flinched, never backed down, and never let Pacquiao have the last word. Out of every fighter he ever faced, Marquez didn't just leave a mark. He stayed in the shadow, always there, always watching, always making him better.
Problematic. He can slow you down in his pace. There's no way in the world you're going to beat him. I don't get the fight.
He didn't just remember the punches, he remembered the silence between them, the hesitation, that rare, haunting feeling of being read mid-motion. Like Marquez could see the strike before it even left his glove. It wasn't luck, it was study, obsession, precision. Then came Floyd Mayweather Jr., the biggest fight of Pacquiao's career. And the most frustrating night of it, it wasn't a war, it wasn't even a brawl. It was a puzzle Manny couldn't solve. For 12 rounds, he